Yeah, it is Union Public Service Commission or CSC. In this video, I am going to discuss the three stages which even each and every candidate will be going through. On the date of 12/2/2020, it has been published. This is a notification published at the UPSC website. Here, these are the different information which has been provided by UPSC at the website. For more information, you can also go to the website of UPSC, which is upsc.ac.in, online.ac.in. Now here in this video I will discuss about three main topics, which is prelims, mains, as well as the interview, which each and every candidate will be going after the eligibility of examination or after in the examination. Now here I will be saying about different guidance properties or different guides or different stages where each and every candidate will have to go. Now here it is the different services which has been provided by UPSC after selecting in CSC examination. One is the foremost on the topmost thing, which is Indian Administrative Service or IAS, followed by Indian Forest Service and followed by Indian Police Service. Now in this you can see the last and the group B post, which is Pondicherry Police Service. After selecting this, you will be posted to Pondicherry. Now here with different optional mark, we can say A, B, C, D, E, A. Now these are the different eligibility for physically disabled person, or we can say that benchmark disability criteria. You can see here benchmark disability category. Okay, now I will be I will be discussing each and everything in details about the stages of selecting in UPSC. Now you can see here the written examination and the personal interview. UPSC always need a proficient examiner or candidate who is even suitable with intellectual as well as grammatical correct person. We can say that each and every person should have to be a good communicator as well as good orator for applying in this interview and applying in this process. Now here you can see the list of candidates for the physically disabled person. Here in the screen it is clearly visible for you for selecting for IAS examination, and the functionality of classification category to which the identified and physical requirement for applying in Indian Administrative Service or the in civil service examination. Now here you can see the quotation, or we can see that the note here. Comments strives to have workforce with reflects gender balance in women candidates for encouraged to apply. It means that Nari Shakti, we can say that women have priority to apply with a full-fledged enthusiasm to get selected. Now you can see followed by different revenue service, Indian accountant service, we can say different account revenue service. Now these are the different things which we will be discussing, which we will be handling. Now let me say something better. Now you can see here the plan of the examination. The competitive examination comprises of two successive stages. One is civil service preliminary stages and one is civil service preliminary stage or examination, which is all about objective type, and followed by civil service main examination, which is written and interview for selection and procedure of the candidate. Now you can have a clear gesture of the examination process. Here is the preliminary examination consists of two main paper of objective and multiple choice, and you can see here which is all about 40 marks each in the subject set to section A and the section B. Now this is the procedure, or this is the plan of the examination for CSC. Now I hope you all have understood the criteria, the eligibility on the different stages for applying preliminary or mains examination. You must be proficient in learning as well as in getting the things right into your corner. Thank you. So let me discuss about the prelims examination, as the mark we have already discussed it before. Now I will be discussing about prelims examination and what are the topics we should have to cover in paper 1
200 marks, and paper 2 200 marks. Now in this paper 1 you should have to concern more upon current events and current affairs, which is basically comes with different magazines. We can say Pratyogita Darpan. These are the different magazines been available in the market, such that you can have a tactical practice of current affairs and the event which is going recently. Now which is the most important topic for having your knowledge in a prelims examination. Now let us discuss about the history of Indian national movement. Now in my upcoming videos I will be displaying and I will be delivering live lectures on each and every subjects, and I hope you will definitely understand each and every subject in details. About the Indian history by Bipin Chandrapal and the NCRT, which has been a point of attraction to each and every aspirant for qualifying in the UPSC prelims examination. Now the third point is Indian geography or world geography, physical, social, economical geography of India and the world. Now it means that we should have to keep practicing on the world maps. We can say that the atlas which has been provided, or the atlas of India as well as the atlas of the world, we should have to mention. We should have to keep a note of different boundaries which has been said by Indian as well as different country capital and their currencies, such that there will not be any kind of difficulties while attempting the prelims examination. Now the fourth comes for Indian political governance, constitution, political system, panchayat raj, public policy, right to issue. And coming from this political governance, we can say that politic means we will be dealing everything with our constitution of India, as well as the foremost book and the topmost book and the heart of UPSC is about Lakshmi Kant, the Indian politics. We should have to read that thoroughly because it is the heart of UPSC. Now the third most thing is economy. Economy was also been there in UPSC, such that they will be evaluating you based upon your economical demand and supply, or equity, or we can say that equilibrium, which will be governed through UPSC, and the MCQs will be given based upon the current affairs. I am illustrating everything related to current affairs, means economy, politics, as well as the geography. Everything will be related to current affairs. So please, I request you, please go through each and every newspaper, the Hindu, the prelims, the Times of India, such that there will not be any kind of difficulties with the economy as well as the social political issues which has been governed by India. So let us discuss about paper 2 of 200 marks and 2 hours each. This is about demonstrating yourself logically, means your comprehension skill as your interpersonal skill will be verified by the prelims examination, by through prelims examination, and after that you will be given attempt for writing the mains examination. Now you can see the topic wise prelims strategy which has been maintained by UPSC. Now what are the things which you have to take in mind? One is comprehension, means each and every passage, you should have to make practice of different passages. We can say that different uh, books, stories, journal, magazines. We should have to thoroughly go to that, such that we cannot be having any kind of difficulties while attempting the comprehensions part. Now let's come for interpersonal and including communication skill, means your logical ability and decision making in problem solving and general mental ability. Now basic numerical will be of 10th class level, means it will be of 10th class level. I am even saying here it will be of 10th class level, so you should have to practice NCRT more and more and more. So see this, the paper 2 of civil service examination preliminary qualifying paper with minimum qualifying mark with is 33%, means that it will be depending upon the person or the candidate who are appearing with 33% scoring mark. It means that even 33% is more for qualification. Let us hope for the best, and you can see the important notes, such that it is mandatory for the candidates to appear in both the paper of civil service prelims means for the purpose of evaluation. Therefore a candidate will be disqualified in his or her case if it does not appear in both the papers of civil service prelims examination. It means that paper 1 as well as paper 2 both are compulsory. We cannot even skip paper 1 or paper 2, both you should have to attempt for qualifying for the mains examination. I hope you have understood the strategy. Thank you. The syllabi of mains examination. After qualifying for the preliminary examination with a good marks, you will be qualifying or you will be attempting the main examination, which is all of written, because it is a written examination will consist of different papers starting from paper A and paper 2B, and as well as followed by general studies 1, 2, 3, 4. Now basically these papers is all of qualifying papers. After getting good qualifying marks of 300 and 300 is total of 600 is, which is of Indian any language you can take, whether it is Odia, Bengali, Telugu, Marathi, any language you will be preferred by the Constitutional of Embodiment Act of 8th schedule you will be taking, and you will be dealing, and you should have to qualify these papers, which is the compulsory paper. After getting qualified in the mains examination with paper A and paper B, you will be credited with some metric, means we can say that merit list will be evaluated. Based upon the qualifying paper, you will be assigned to paper 1, paper 2, paper 3 and paper 4, followed by general studies paper 1. Now let me discuss about what is paper 1. In paper 1 you will be having 250 marks, and this will evaluate how good you are in writing essays, or you can say that you can prefer any language for writing the essays, whether it is English, Hindi or Telugu or Marathi. Any language which has been preferred to by the candidate will be assigned that question to be preferred or to be written in the mains answer sheet. Now general studies paper 1. What is this general studies paper 1? In the upcoming videos I will be dealing each and every papers in details, which will have some effectivity in your learning style, as well as in having some good knowledge on the things of general studies 1 to general studies 4. Now what is this general studies 1? It is Indian heritage and culture, history and geography of the world. Starting from the Paleolithic age and Mesolithic age, we will be dealing the historical subject and the natural heritage of the different regions of the Indian culture. Now paper, here you can see paper 3. Paper 3 in the sense general studies paper 1, means paper 1 is of essay, paper 2 is of GS1, paper 3 of GS2. What is GS2? It is governing all the governance, constitutional, political, social justice and international relationship, and it is also of 250 marks. Now followed by general studies paper 3, which is all of technology, economy. You should be good in your scientific skills. You should be good in your scientific skills, as well as in general studies paper 4 you will be dealing with aptitude, integrity and ethics, and followed by optional subject paper 1 and paper 2, and subtotal of marks 175. Means on and around there are different qualifying marks for each and every category, starting from OBC, BC as well as ST and SC. Now you can take any optional subject which has been in the syllabi of UPSC. I will be providing each and every optional subject for you for taking for the UPSC CSC examination. I think you have learned and you have got the mains examination procedure and the total marks for evaluation of your examination, as well as for qualifying the mains examination and for the next stage of CSC. Thank you. Now in the before video I have posted and said about the mains examination criteria and the total marks for qualifying in the mains examination. Now I will be discussing about the personal test, as well as what are the important things we should have to keep in mind while writing the mains examination. Now you can see this, the personality test, which is of 275 marks, and the grand total is 2025 marks. Now where this 2025 marks comes from? It means that the personality test will also get included in the mains marks. Means I have discussed about the mains marks, which is all about 1750 marks, and in total 275, it will give you 2025 marks in total. Now what are the important things we should have to keep in mind while writing the mains examination, which is of paper A and paper B? Now in this paper A and paper B, what are the things we should have to make while writing the mains examination? Now paper A, which is the language paper, and paper B is all about your grammatical correction paper, or you can say that your English comprehension paper. Now you can see the evolution of paper, namely essay, general studies and optional subject of all the candidates will be done simultaneously along with the evolution of the qualifying papers on the Indian language. It means that according to the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution, we can take any paper as of our choice from paper A. While coming to paper B, there is only of English evolution or English essays will be given to you, and you should have to write minimum of qualifying marks in paper B. Now, what are the see the paper A marks? You can see here I have selected paper A in Indian language will not, however, be compulsory for the candidates hailing from state of Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nepal and Sikkim. Now we can say that the northeastern states will not be getting this opportunity for writing the paper A marks. It means that paper A is only compulsory for the rest of the states rather than Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Nagaland, Sikkim. Now these states cannot have this qualifying paper, or it is not even compulsory for the candidates who are belonging from Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland and Sikkim. Followed by the paper A in Indian language will not have compulsory for the candidates belonging to any personal or benchmark disability. It means that the person who is from any physically disorder, or we can say that benchmark disability will have some presumption for writing paper A as a qualifying marks. Now for those candidates who are it is been qualifying, or for those candidates who are it is compulsory to write the examination, is all about the scripting language. You can say that the Indian 8th constitutional scheduled languages or Indian language which you should have to select for your qualification. Now here you can see the list of scripts or the languages which you can select. First is Assami, it starts with alphabetically A to S. Santali is the last language which you should have to take as per the Indian Constitution, as per the rules and regulation or the notification governed by UPSC. Now coming for your optional subject, while writing mains examination you are having a provision of taking any optional subject followed in the list below. This is starting from agriculture, animal husbandry and veterinary science, anthropology, botany, chemistry, civil engineering, commerce and accountancy. Now here comes for engineering. Those candidates who are doing their graduation in an engineering field can have their optional paper in their different branches with their respective branches, I can say. Now these are the branches which has been available. One is civil engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering. Now you can see the following MSc students who are also having some physics and chemistry and biological. Now see this: Assami, Bengali, both Dogi, Gujarat, Hindi, Kannada, Kashmir, and these are the languages which you can take while writing mains examination, followed by 3 hours duration. Now you can see here the question paper of examination will be conventional essay type, means whole the answer you should have to write in paragraph wise, or I can say that you should have to maintain proper grammatical sentence, proper correction of your sentence while writing the essays with the stipulated questions. Now you can see each and every point starting from I, or we can say starting from point 1 the question paper to the ending of the point. I am not even scrolling it down such that the viewers can see it properly, so you can see it and you can have some instruction. General instruction: candidates must write the paper of their own hand. You can say that the person who do not have any physical disability must and should have to write. I am scrolling it very slowly, you can see it. Okay, you can see it very clearly. Now, interview test, which is of after qualifying the mains examination, you will be getting a call letter for your interview test, and for after qualification of your personality test, you will be selected as your destined post, which has been stipulated to you by the UPSC. Thank you for watching, and I think you might have interested in this video lectures through PDFs.